We're the Oliver family, and we have 8 children. We have a horse ranch, and we board horses, train horses, do lessons, pretty much anything that has to do with the horse. All of our kids are involved to some aspect of the business. Sophia is a very unique individual. At the age of 2, she was already ready to ride horses.
We saw her bring something up next to the horse to try to stack up so she could climb up to get up on the horse. You know, she was going to do it. Her understanding was just way above, God-given. So it was April 22nd, 2021, and then Sophia jumped in the ATV and started up, and she went down there driving her own thing.
She knew how to drive that.
And I see her coming up the road, and then all of a sudden, she just come off the side of this thing like somebody threw her off.
It's like a force pushed her off. But she wasn't driving reckless or anything, but it was on a gravel road, and she hit her head.
So I carried her to the house. There was not one hair on her head out of place. I mean,
she had a tiny little mark on her forehead right here. That's the only evidence of anything. At that time, you know, she was crying, but she seemed to be perfectly fine. She was coherent, she was talking, she had a popsicle.
That was 4 o'clock is when the accident happened. We were in the house just watching her, monitoring, and then at about 8 o'clock, her left arm just stuck straight up, and she just started squeezing her hand.
And we immediately picked her up, took her to the emergency room, and found out that she had a very serious brain bleed. And she had to be rushed to a trauma hospital.
Well, there's nobody in this waiting room. This intercom went off, and it said, code blue, room 115, 7th floor, and that was Sophia. And she coded right there in front of us.
And so she stopped breathing for 2 minutes, and they had to resuscitate her. And in the course of all this time, so on top of the brain bleed, she suffered a couple of strokes, and they didn't really think she was gonna make it at all. They told us that from the beginning. She's never gonna be able to talk. She's never gonna be able to eat. And then it was, we don't think she's gonna be able to move on one side. Our faith is the #1 thing that got us through. We were praying over her the whole entire time.
And when they told us Sophia was coming home, we were like, it was like the best moment ever.
And then when we came home, we were on the waiting list for CRIT. And one day we got a phone call, and we got accepted into CRIT.
We're at CRIT. It's like a big playground almost, and it's very colorful.
Every therapy she does is through play. It's balls, and it's something different. Today she played with frogs. Locomats made a huge difference. They calibrate to her, and she walks in it, and it helps her walk, and it helps her walk correctly. It's muscle memory, and it's super powerful and intense, and she got stronger. It made a big difference.
There's like good days and there's bad days, and on the bad days we just have to one thing we like doing is listening to happy music that just, you know, kind of makes the day a bit brighter.
Yeah, she really likes music.
Yeah.
And the neurosurgeon told us, your lifestyle is going to be her best therapy. So get her doing what she did before. We slowly started trying to get her on a horse. And now she loves it and she wants to do it.
But then it's like good because like she is gaining her balance.
We're blessed. The scripture says a child will lead them. And Sophia is leading us. I mean, we're just right beside her, but she's leading us still.
Recently, we've noticed her personality from like before the accident is coming back. Really happy about that.
That's my girl right there. Just watching Sophia progress, but really, she's helping us more than what we're helping her. Because when you see these things come on that she does, you're like, we just got to keep persevering. But her smile just, it lifts us up. Thumbs up, Sophia.